Once upon a time, Mulla Nasarudin set out on a journey from one town to another with his young son. The road was long, dusty, and stretched across hills and small villages. With them, they had a single donkey to help carry the load. At the beginning of their journey, Mulla decided to ride the donkey while his son walked beside them. The sun was warm, and the road was rough, so he thought this would make the trip easier. As they passed through the first village, people sitting by the roadside began whispering. "Look at that man," one said. "What a heartless father," another added. "He rides comfortably, while his young son walks on foot." The words reached Mulla's ears. He felt embarrassed. Perhaps they were right, he thought. Maybe he was being unfair, so he immediately climbed down from the donkey and helped his son climb up instead. They continued their journey. After some time, they entered another village. This time, people stared at them and began talking again. "What kind of boy is that? Somon? Say, how disrespectful. He rides while his poor, older father walks in the dust." Muller Siget. No matter what he did, people seemed unhappy. "Come down, my son," he said gently. The boy stepped down, and after thinking for a moment, they both decided to ride the donkey together. That way, no one could complain. For a while, everything seemed fine. But as they moved further down the road, the donkey began to slow. It struggled under their combined weight. When they passed through yet another group of people, the criticism returned. "Shame on them," a woman cried. "Can't they see the poor animal is exhausted? How cruel to overload the donkey like that." Mulla quickly realized the donkey was indeed tired. Feeling sorry for the animal, and tired of the comments, both he and his son climbed down. Now they walked side by side, leading the donkey, who carried no one at all. Surely this time, they thought, no one would find fault. But before long, they overheard laughter from behind. "Look at those fools," a man shouted. "They have a perfectly good donkey, and yet both of them are walking." Muller stopped walking. He stood still in the middle of the road as the donkey flicked its tail and his son looked up at him, confused. In that quiet moment, Muller began to laugh. His son asked, "Father, why are you laughing?" Muller placed his hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "My son, today you have learned something very important. No matter what we do, people will always find something to criticize. When I rode the donkey, they said I was cruel. When you rode it, they called you disrespectful. When we both rode it, they called us heartless. And when neither of us rode it, they called us foolish." He paused and continued, "If you are rich, people will say you earned your money dishonestly. If you are poor, they will call you lazy. If you speak, they will judge your words. If you stay silent, they will question your silence." The boy listened carefully. "In this world," Muller said, "people will always talk. That is their nature. But if we live our lives trying to satisfy everyone, we will never reach our destination." He smiled wisely. "So instead of listening to every voice around us, we must listen to our own conscience. Do what is right. Follow your goals, and let the world speak as it wishes." With that, Muller climbed onto the donkey once more. Not because of the people, but because it made sense for their journey. And this time, he did not look back. Moral of the story: you cannot please everyone. Live by your values, not by the opinions of others.